Hi, I'm Scott Harris and I own Canine Peace of Mind. I've been training dogs for about 20 years. I have a board and train program, and I also raise and sell trained dogs for clients. A trained dog, in my opinion, is a lot different, I think, than what most people think of a trained dog. Everybody hears trained dog and the first thing they do is they say sit. And that's great. We want them to sit, we want them to down, we want all that stuff. But more so what I want out of a trained dog, I want us to be on the same page. I want him to understand where he ranks in our pack, and it's below me. It doesn't mean I have to be a bully or dominate him or anything like that, but he does rank below me and he needs to respect me and follow me. I need to be a leader for him. So I want a dog with good manners, a dog who comes when called, a dog who's good on a leash, and a dog who's good in all situations in his environment. Socially, environmentally, he's very sound. So that's a trained dog, in my opinion. I think a lot of people think of trained dogs as a snappy sit, a snappy down, and I think those things are very important to achieving that goal. But more so, I use those are tools for me. What I care about is his state of mind. He's laying down right now, this dog, but what's his state of mind? Right now he's in a good state of mind. He's looking to me for direction, he's behaving. His manners are good, he's not barking, he's not pawing at me. Whatever comes into the picture, I want to be able to get this. And it's my job to help him get there. So a trained dog to me is a dog that, once again, has good manners, is obedient. You need obedience, it's very important. But a dog that I can flow through life with and I'm not barking out orders all the time. My passion is raising puppies for clients or buying puppies and selling them to clients. And that's where I pick out a dog, or I let the owner pick out a dog, and I have the dog from day one and raise the dog to at least 9 months. I want to get through adolescence or close to it, and I'd prefer to have him for about a year. When I raise a puppy, I'm able to take that dog and influence every single day of his life. From every single potty, it sounds crazy, but from the first night when I loop a leash around his neck, I'm starting our relationship off right. I get the dog at that critical time. It's been with its mother and litter mates, it's learned all the things it needs to learn there, now it's time to come learn from me. And I'm able to influence the dog through that period. 12 to 16 weeks, imprinting phase, puppyhood, adolescence. I can socialize the dog, environmentally socialize the dog. Different sounds, sights, movements, locations, different parts of the country I travel with the dog. I have so much influence on the dog. I know what they're gonna do in most situations. You can't set up everything, but when I have the dog for close to a year, I can encounter most things. So by the end of it, I have that dream dog. What they can expect is a dog with a solid foundation, a dog that was taken through the imprinting phase properly, and a dog that, it's their dream dog. A dog that comes when called, a dog they can take anywhere, a dog they can count on in any situation. A dog that's used to being around urban areas, rural areas, other types of dogs, dog parks, little kids, cats. I expose them to everything. If you can think of it, I've tried to expose them to it. Benefits of buying a trained dog. I have people come to me all the time who talk to me about pricing of my training programs, and I understand you got to do what works for you. But when I start talking to these people, I find out that, say they have a 3-year-old dog. They've been to 6 different classes, they've been through different trainers, they've had things destroyed, not to count the stress, sleepless nights, possible litigation from a dog that's bitten somebody. So that's all stuff that adds up, kind of nickel and dime themselves. So that was another reason that I really wanted to promote this. Why go through all that when you can start off with a dog that already understands this stuff? You don't have to have the destroyed couch. You don't have to worry about the dog who doesn't know how to be around kids, the dog who doesn't know how to be around other dogs, the dog who might bite the mailman. It's always a possibility. They are animals. But when you buy a dog that's been trained, more importantly, environmentally socialized and raised the right way, that's where my emphasis is. Want them raised the right way, then you can avoid a lot of those problems. So that's the big benefit. It's cost, it's peace of mind, and it's just a more enjoyable experience for some people. Other people, it's a different route, but a lot of my clients just love this, and I love doing it, providing the service. You're either a dog person or you're not, in my opinion. And yes, it is dog psychology. Yes, it's dog training. To me, it's a lifestyle, though, is what it is. How am I going to live with this dog? What's acceptable? What do I want from him? I want him to understand me. I want to communicate clearly with him. I want to be very fair with him. I want to be a leader to him. So it's a bigger picture. It's not just dog training. It's not just dog psychology. It's lifestyle, how I am with the dog every day, how I interact with other people and their dogs. It's a big picture to me.